5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love YouTube. One love YouTube. One love YouTube. Man, it's been a little minute. It's your boys, you guys, your manager host, DubJ, back at it again with another one. Y'all already know what it is. We're gonna keep it going. Man, welcome. Good to see y'all. Yesterday might have been my first weekday since, I don't know, late January of this year that I kind of took off, and it was by accident. And well, it wasn't by accident. I was just traveling the whole damn day, and getting last minute stuff in order in Detroit. But anyway, we here, we back. So hope all is well. Got a ton to catch up on. Of course, per usual, a lot of leads, and a lot of leads are coming in from the second drip. They are also coming in from second drip on both campaigns, the Ohio and the Michigan. So they're kind of trickling in. Now, I guess I can't share my screen on these drips because it's going to get flagged. I did have a few videos get removed. If y'all know, y'all know. But it is what it is. Ain't going to stop your boy. Also, man, just a little quick heat check. I'm trying my best, y'all, to really stay in this in terms of like doing this every day, doing a live every day. But man, it's just like slow buggy, bro. I mean, we on episode 64. So 60 days, right? 60 episodes is equivalent to 2 months, right? 64, and it's no easy task. And then, this is like not even like I kind of wanted to turn this into the primary thing, but I can't. I can't afford to. I don't want to say I can't. I don't like to say that word. We don't say can't around here. But I'm just. It's probably behooves me to. I have to switch it up. So I'll be thinking about that. How I'm gonna switch it up. And again, we're gonna be merging the times with what we got going here. What does that mean? Well, we're gonna be implementing some AI and all that good stuff. So I do realize when I'm out in the field, it looks like y'all like that a little bit more. So I may be getting out from behind this desk a little bit more as well. Because we had a little fun driving for dollars. We was in the neighborhoods and all of that. Which y'all saw on those other lives. Or the last live, I think I was at my sister's 50th party. It was a ball. We had a ball. Had a blast. And I survived. I actually didn't have an ounce to drink over the weekend. So I'm still 111 days strong today. So bear with me. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna hold it for the rest of my life, but I'm gonna do the best I damn can. Because we got a lot coming up, including my own birthday Saturday. We got Jamaica trips for weddings and anniversaries and draft and fantasy football drafts and bunch of other just random stuff, claves, sneaker balls. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So anyway, but let's keep it going. That's neither here or there. So what do we have? We got these leads, man. We got these leads. So people were having conversations with my AI guy this whole weekend. And I just was like, man, I was on vacation, right? I was checked out. I didn't open up my laptop not one time. Even though I took it, I didn't open it up. So, like I said, a lot of catching up to do. Let me see. I had a seller call me today from Cali, from Palo Alto, Cali. Oh, really? Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Dude from Palo Alto, Silicon Valley, Bay Area, all that. He called me. It was a lengthy chat. He's been kind of one of those guys hard to get a hold of, and he was trying to get me to come up on my price. I think I offered him like it was a crazy wild number, like 623, 487, like to the penny. And he's saying that he thinks it can be worth about seven. What did he say? 768, 768K, and I can probably sell it for like the low nines or something like that if I don't overdo the neighborhood. Then I can also do the ADU, do all this and that, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll look into it. I'll rerun my numbers. And guys, honestly, I feel like also that I'm in this space where I'm like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, man. I'm like about to be back in my super, super content mode, bruh, because it's stressful to just be like trying to lean on stuff you can't really control, or you trying to lean on other people controlling your lifestyle ultimately, or controlling your pockets, or controlling your month, or whatever. So, you know, it's just a lot of folks been still they all gonna do it regardless, no matter what point in the career you at with this wholesaling stuff or real estate. Everybody wants to sell for as much as possible, and everybody wants to buy for as least as possible. And we, as a wholesaling exit strategy, you find yourself stuck in the middle, in between all of that, right? So it gets, you know it gets repetitive, and it's like, okay, what's next, man? What are we doing here, right? So let's call Frank, man. Frank is the Burlingame lead, and again, he's another one, a perfect example. I'm just like, man, what's up, bro? Because we were supposed to follow up 2 weeks ago. I called him once in the last 2 weeks. Let's see what he got.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Awesome. No, he doesn't want to pick up at all. And he usually, like, let's see, he might text me back like, hey, can I call you back, or whatever. He might give me some, a little quick excuse. We'll see. Let me go here and pull up my notepad. So I'm calling back all the hot leads that are like should be ready to go. I'm gonna clear those out real quick first before I get on to the new stuff. So we got the super hot folder. By the way, guys, I'm still looking at JV for those who wants to partner, who wants to help out with the leads that I have. I'm looking for a LAM, a lead acquisition manager. So, I kind of coined that. I don't know if that's been a thing in the past or if it ever exists, but I am looking for a lead acquisition manager, like ASAP Rocky. We can talk about all the particulars offline, in terms of how we can pay out. And well, I'm just put it to you right here. It's 50-50. Whatever you make, we make, I make, we make. It's 50-50. Okay. Straight up. Even if you lock it up, I sell it, or you know, if as long as is an effort of you and I, right, it's going to be 50-50. If it's an effort of you, I, and another party that's displaying it, for example, then it's 30-30-30, 33-33-33. You get it? So I'm looking for an LAM. Hit me up, please. You have to hit me up on IG. My IG is at the 100 Door Tour, which is spelled here in the chat. at the 100 door tour right there, or TikTok, but I'm usually on IG with it more. And yeah, I got a ton of leads, man. Like I'm not going to be able to call these people back. So we'll talk about it offline. It's really simple. Just qualifying a lot of these guys, to see if they're serious, see if we can get them at a good price. Also, normally, if we can't get them at a good price, I want to be able to have an exit for those leads to get a listing out of them. We're going to get a listing out of them by referring them to one of the top realtors or a hungry realtor in the area, and or novation. Okay, so we're not going to leave any unstone term type of thing. So for everybody who wants the most, we're going to try to utilize those leads as well. Okay. So that was Frank. I can't pull up his freaking file for some reason. What is it? Panacci? I don't know. I'll just Panacc. There he is. Frank the Tank. I'm going to just tell him, give me a shout. Thanks. Give me a shout back. Thanks. Let me put in here NAST. All right, let me take note of all of this, guys. 1 second. Dang it, I thought I had that. So that was 2 calls. All right. Moving on to the next. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on here. I got a double whammy. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. Let me get something straight over here. But yeah, man, looking for a lamb, man. Anybody that's cold on the phones, who can talk to anybody, who can lock up some deals. 2 calls from Cali, 1 contact. Okay. Today is Tuesday, the 21st. Jesus. Year's going by so fast. All right, next we're going to call the Ohio guy that he fell off the map too, James. See if I can get him on the line. 346. Oops. Dialed too prematurely. 0. Or if you want to JV with me with
Winston, how are you?
What's happening? What's happening? I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Good. You probably think this man is just pulling my string.
Yep, he is, man. No, what's going on?
I'm just a busy guy.
I hear you.
So you got a lot of projects going on. Let me take a look at your documents today. I'm
Okay.
out at a meeting.
Okay.
I'm not. So I'm working on my stuff here, my meeting, and plus the stuff back home.
Right on.
So let me do that, and then let's talk tomorrow. Sometime. Let's talk tomorrow afternoon. There's tomorrow. Let me see. Let me just think about the time, the different time here. Tomorrow evening.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk tomorrow around 6 o'clock your time. All right.
Central. 6 o'clock Central.
No, 6 o'clock Eastern time.
Eastern. Okay. We should be able to make that happen.
That'll give me an opportunity to take a look at the documents because I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I've just been that swamped.
No doubt. I got you. I'll update the date on it and then resend it, and that's it.
All right. Very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, I've been busy too. So it's all good. I've been pretty busy too. So I'm not even really pressed. But yeah, this has April 8th on it for the date. And I mean he claimed he wanted to sell it like ASAP Rocky. But this guy got 100 properties in his portfolio too. So it's ridiculous, man. I'm like, I haven't. He doesn't know that I know that, but I'm like, yo. If you go on propwire.com, you can type in anybody's address and you can go under the link tab or properties, the owners tab, and you can see how many they got. And this guy's pretty loaded. So I'm not even, it's no rush, man. It is what it is. But let me just change the date on this thing. What up, dubbed investor? My man, Coach C was popping. Shout out to H-Ty. $500 EMD. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay, you was in Cali. That's dope. That's dope. Yes, sir. I feel like I haven't been nowhere in a while. I don't think that might have been my first, like, I haven't been back home in 3 years. And then I think that was my first trip this year. I've been homebody like crazy. All right. So cool. So that was Ohio contact. So let me make him, I'm a set a reminder for myself to so he said tomorrow at 5:00 my time. And then let me resend it because he might not have it. It still said that it was sent. He claimed he opened it, but he might be capping, bruh. I swear. Buyers are liars, sellers are worse. Even though that don't rhyme, it's true. Yes, leave. Let me resend it. Toledo Food Bank. Okay. Send reminder. Nice. Shout out to Cabo, man. I forget where we was at, man. It was the San La Polina or something like that? La Polina. I was out there in this past October. Even though it's nice out there, it was like all rain for us that weekend. So hopefully it's nice and sunny and beautiful out there for you guys. And yeah, that's dope. Hope you enjoy, man. Gotta get it in. All right, so that was Jim. Says to call back tomorrow at 5 p.m. What's cool is though, like, I will go from one extreme to like the next. So with him, I called him every single day. And then I just went cold turkey for not calling him for like 5 days in a row. And then I just called him just now. So, he's like, okay, I know this guy. Like, you heard what he said. Like, he's pulling my coattail. I'm like, yeah, man, you are. But yeah, he also knows that I'm serious. Because that's a good deal. That's probably, if he accepts that, even if he accepts his number, like if he try to bring me back to his number, it's still at least anywhere from 10 to 25K. Because literally the house next door to next door sold for like 95. Only difference was I think that one had like a 1.5 car garage or something like that. So yeah, I'm like, okay, ours can sell for like 80. Easy. And that'd be the thing. Like, you can't, like, if you find a comp, you can't like be like, all right, this guy bought that for 90. I'm gonna sell mine for 90. Like, it unfortunately doesn't work like that unless we was in 2020. 2021. But like now it's like, okay, when you look at a comp 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago that they purchased, you'd think like, yeah, well, shit's appreciating just a little, right? At least 2%, 2-3% a year or a month or whatever. Not a month. It ain't gonna be a month like that. Like I said, if it's like right now, it's gonna be very little appreciation and sometimes depreciation. Like shit, my home value went down. I just got an appraisal on my crib, and it went down like 12 grand. So I was like, damn, okay. It's a gift and a curse with that because your taxes go down too. But still, so some values are kind of coming down. But what I was trying to say, I can't be like, yo, this guy bought it for 90K. I'm going to sell mine to him for 90K. It's like, nope, you got to make those adjustments. You got to even see like, okay, he bought it for 90K. What happened when he went to go live on the market with it, right? What happened? Like, how long did it take for him to go from day 0 to close, right? Like, what happened in between him buying it and him selling it on the back end? And then like, did he have to come down on his price, right? Did he have to, take a beating in the market and stuff like that? So they're going to know, like they're going to take that and use that experience for the next deal. So if somebody like that's a gem nobody talks about. So if you're looking at a buyer's flip and they sold it but it took them 3 months to sell it and they had to come down on their price like 20, 30, 40 grand, whatever. Well, guess what? They're like, hey, my next deal, I need to adjust accordingly and buy my next deal probably at like 30 grand less too, because they want to adjust for that. Or on the other flip side of it is if they bought it at 90K and then they was in and out, right? And it sold up. They sold over asking, right? That works for you too. So you can be like, okay, cool. And then if you try to sell your same identical product to them, your same identical property to them for 90K or for 85K or 80K, right? Then it should fly. Usually it should fly because they can be like, okay, cool. This is the exact identical, spec for spec. I know what I did 6 months ago, a year ago, whatever. We'll do it again, and boom. So they have that confidence to buy your deal, pull the trigger on your deal as well. All right, so let me stop blabbling and put a matter of fact, I'm going to put a reminder in here and say, hey, Jim, I'll give you a shout back. Oh, his name is James. Same thing. Hey, James, I'm going to give you a shout back in an hour. Good afternoon, James. Just checking in with you. Nope, I'm not saying that. Don't ever say that. Good afternoon, James. I'll be hitting you up in an hour. Thanks. So I'm setting that message for 4 o'clock tomorrow. But at the same time, I got to set an alarm so I can remember that. Because I will forget. Damn, it was already set for 4 o'clock. That's crazy. Phones be listening. All right, got that set. Boom. Cool. And I'm going to set an alarm. Set an alarm, a 23-hour. No. What he said tomorrow. Okay, I could set an alarm for 23 hours. And I'm going to name it Call James. No. I'm not going to do that. Let me do it like this. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We'll do 4:45 p.m. We'll name it Call James. put his number in there and everything. All right. Cool. Alarm is set. Woo! Excuse me. That's sad. I got three reminders set. I do not want to miss this. What's happening? Yep, 437. Select me, assignee. All right, cool, guys. We can move on. Next, we got, let's call Charlene. Charlene is the one who wants more money. She was talking real greasy to me. And I got right back at her and was like, no, I'm not giving you no more money. I already came up 15 grand for my first offer a year and a half ago. We're tapped out. I didn't want to do that.
You have reached 248-701.
You need it? You need it? Yeah, so I'm like, no. It was funny because she was like, I said I came up 15K, and then she was like, great. So 250K, clean clothes, cash, write up, rewrite the offer and send it. I was like, no, you read that wrong. I said we came up 15K from our last offer of 220. Hence why we're at 235. Cause I already asked my guy. He's like, no, man, we're not budging. Like, we're real close. And the house is nice. I mean, it's Royal Oak, Michigan. Yeah, whatever. But it's not that much room. So, I'm just kind of over all the back and forth games with everybody. And I'm really just getting in this space where I'm like, we either do it, we don't. If we don't, I'll give you one last option. You want to list it or you want to novate it? No. All right, move. Terms? No. Great, move. And I barely want to do terms like that because it starts to convolute the deal. Only if it's like, if I want to do some no money down stuff too. But again, I don't want to get too complicated with a lot of stuff. And the thing is, with listings, I'm just referring that out because I'm not even working that. Like I can give me a yay or nay. You give me a yay, cool, refer you out, and then check in on you every once in a while and see if that closes, and then boom, So still being able to add value, help out, be resourceful, and all that. All right, so call, no answer. That was a Michigan call. Okay, let's call Carlton. Carlton Kashaw. I gotta call him from another phone number, sadly. Y'all from out there, man? What's good? Tap in. What do you have? What do you need? Oh, we got a flash flood warning. Damn. Got like 4 flash flood warnings
Your call
today.
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, call back. Hit the like, subscribe, share, comment. All that good stuff. I don't ask so much, man.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Let me call, I need to call my lawyer about something too. I keep forgetting about that incident over there. Walking away with something. All right, moving on. So he didn't answer. That's got to be like the 38th call. I don't know. Can't even keep counting no more. Patricia, you're up next. That was Waco, Texas, that last one. Again, guys, I'm looking for a lamb. Anybody that wants to help out and partner, holla at your boy at the 100 Door Tour on IG. The link is in the description. In the chat. Okay, Patricia. Yes, I want to sell it ASAP. Great. What were you hoping to get out of it? $10,000. Where's this at? Holy moly. It's in Toledo. Oh. Thanks for sharing. Besides us reaching out, what's got you considering selling this one right now? Sister moved out, taxes. I haven't lived there for 35 years. Married and moved. Got it. Thanks for sharing. What's the current condition of the property? Any recent photos, good or bad, you can share? Needs work. It's an old house. Sister did not take care of it. Oh my God, this is just awesome. One government. Okay, the garages, doors leaning a little bit. In the front of the house is covered in bushes. Great. Thanks for the photos. If everything lined up, when would you ideally want to close and be done with it? Only as long as it takes to set it up, if possible. Okay. What does that mean? We'll see. We're about to call her. So we were texting her this today. Today is the 21st. Oh, this was Saturday the 18th. Jesus Christ. This was Saturday the 18th, y'all. Oh, so I text April 4th. They responded Saturday, April 18th. So she wasn't even due for the second drip yet. I was wondering why, like, it's one message. One initial message that popped up. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's get her on the line. Or yeah, let's get her on the line. Shit, man. Freaking Zestimate is $59K. 3-bed, 1 bath. I'll look up all that stuff as I call her though. I'm gonna double tap her. That sounds like hella motivation. But of course, I'm not gonna hold my horses.
Telephone number 567.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Telephone number 56740.
All right, guys. So this is a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1205 on the square footage. If you walk 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks to D Street, you got a property that's a 2-bed, 1-bath, 834 square feet that sold for $25,000. She wants $10,000. Hers is bigger and better. What the hell? And they sold it for $32,000. Now I can share my screen now. Let's see. That's not really making sense to me. Ain't no way nobody bought this for 25 and sold it for 32 like this. Wait a minute, bro. $895. This must be for rent. This must, yeah, okay, listed for rent. Okay, so it's sold for 25. Okay, so I see what happened. I think I see what happened. I don't know. They tried to sell it, and then they was trying to rent it, and then somebody finally came through and bought it. But nonetheless, man, okay, so that's one flip. And I'm trying not to go out the box, but I have to, looks like. I'm only within a year. Another one sold for $21,000 as a flip. The other one sold for $15,000. Another one sold for $42,000 and $46,000. Okay, so obviously the ones that are selling in between like 30 and 50, which is crazy, are fixed up. So they probably put like 10 grand in these things, like max tops, $5 grand or something, $3 grand, I don't know, something crazy, and the bare minimum. And then they might be either selling them to hedge fund landlords, or turning them into Section 8 rentals, or maybe doing a slow flip, renting them out themselves, etc. At any rate, I'll put her in. Oh, she's in super hot. Yeah, that's a deal. That might be a deal. That might be a deal. Coach C, if you want here, I'll load it up. Patricia, let me see if I can find the file. So I'm sharing these deals. If I can't get a hold of them, I mean, maybe you can, right? And then you just tag them, and you get them on the phone, and you get them under contract. Let's get it. Let's get it. I don't know why it's coming up like this though. That's weird. What is that file called? Ohio GeoList file. Okay. So this lady, McElwain. That's got to be the only last name like that on there. Boom, right there. She's line number 2317. 2317 on Stickney. I'll highlight her green real quick, and I'll pop in a note. Fair game. I'll pop in that chat she just sent. She was texting my AI guy all of that. And I'm sitting here not even realizing. I have called her back, though. That's like my third time calling her. I'm just mad all of that was going on Saturday. I straight missed that. Shit. Maybe I should leave her a message next time I call. Oof. Yeah, that one on fire. Okay, next. So there's like 5 contracts in here to be had, man. It's literally like just freaking 50K is just on the other side of all of this. It's just waiting for me or us, whoever wants to join in JV is just waiting, just sitting there. It's just sitting there. All right, next. And that was just the second call on that file. Somebody else want to sell for 48K. This is a house in Toledo again. Oh, I apparently left them on red. My God. My God. All right, let's call him. Jeez. What the heck? $4,000. That must be the price they paid for it. Ain't no hell. Ain't no way in hell. Guy's name is Jordan. We need a contract, man. We had 2 fall out, man. We actually had, well, I wouldn't say 3 fall out.
Please leave your message for 567.
Because that last one, he didn't sign. But he verbally agreed, but never signed. I'm like, yo, I'm so sick of this. I am so sick of this.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Jordan?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Thanks. This is Winston calling you back. You had got a message from Alex, my assistant, about the house on, what's that, Stryker Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was calling back about it. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, I got a little time to talk.
Okay, great. I was pulling this one up real time. I'm trying to take a look at the house. I can't see it on. Oh, I see it here now. Okay, on maps. So is currently boarded up and vacant?
No, pictures are probably from like 22 to 24, maybe.
Yep, 22.
I got the windows all replaced and the doors on it. The siding I still got looking the same until I'm able to get outside and do some work.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna get new siding for it, probably be sometime, hopefully within a month.
Okay.
But I was telling him I bought the house. I got it halfway rehab already. I already got all the electric done. I got a furnace and water heater there. So when I purchased it, it was like a hoarder's house. So I had to rip everything out from the ceiling to the basement.
Uh-huh.
And then all the wiring was real old, so I had to change that. It was original wiring from, I think, like 1880, 1890.
Wow. Yeah.
I had to change all that out. And that meant taking all the plaster and getting rid of all the lap board.
Got it.
Got all that done. I got half the house studded and half of it drywalled.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been, I think your buddy Winston said it was Alex.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll be honest with you. I really don't know anybody by name, because I get people that call my phone. Probably about 6 people a day that call my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Different numbers or texting. So
I got you. I understand. No biggie. Yeah, I figured you may not remember, but it's all good. This was sent about a week or so ago, week and a half ago, but we was able to just now get a hold of you. So this one is, you said half drywall, half studded out, 3-bed, 1 bath.
Yeah.
About 1,000 square feet. Okay. So let me see. So basically what's left is all the cosmetic stuff, putting everything back together, the kitchen, the baths. Sounds like maybe the roof. Did you tackle that?
I got the guys coming out this weekend to do that. Because when I had actually taken it apart, I didn't like how it looked. There should have been a like a load bearing beam, and it's a flat roof, even though nothing's holding it. But how they have it, they just I don't want to say use scrap pieces, but the pieces don't touch when they should have ran through.
I see.
Completely to hold the weight of the roof, the back portion of it.
I got you.
Like shit. So I got some roofers coming out this weekend, and they're gonna change that out for me. But when people were calling me, I got to the point where it's like, all right, I'm this far, I can't afford to put drywall up and then have this roof leak on me.
Yeah.
But I had a few investors that were calling me, and I tell them, like, listen, man, I'm not going to touch the roof. If you're serious about buying the house, remotely soon, I won't touch the roof.
Right.
Because what I was originally going to do, but can't do it no more because Trump decided he wanted to, think he was somebody that he's not. But the guys I was going to have the carpenters come over there, and the house next door has like a second story. This one has a second story, but it's like half, and then it turns into a flat roof.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have it almost like his and get the an addition built above the kitchen, living room, front back room area, and get 2 rooms and another restroom upstairs, or at least two more bedrooms. But the way it's going, I can't find them guys back, so I think I'm just going to turn it back to a flat roof. But
okay.
I was going to wait till Friday because I was already waiting for weeks. So when these investors or whoever is calling, inquiring about the house, that's basically what I tell them, like, this is what I'm trying to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to put a brand new roof on.
Okay.
If you got, like the same idea, and you would probably want to do that too. It would save me money not putting a roof on it, save you money not having to tear it apart, a brand new roof.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
for sure.
that was like one of the things I was just trying to get, to a lot of people, just to ask them, like, that I thought it would be a cool idea to have it look like the one next door.
Yeah.
Plus it gives it more space and more better rooming.
Got it. Yeah, I see that. That one's more of a, I guess, a ranch next door that they got there versus
because it'll go right where his second story is. Well, see, mine actually comes. This one, the house I'm at, or the house I got, comes to the front. His really doesn't. So he's got the back half. I got the front half. And I was like, man, if I get the back half looking like that, it'd look pretty amazing. It'd bring the value of it up.
Right.
But
I got you.
The plan I had for it's not going to happen.
Yep, I see. I'm thinking, man, the property would value right around the kind of what you're asking, in that high 40s to maybe 665 range if we're pushing it. Like this one on Maple Street I'm looking at, and the one on Weber, kind of the same thing. I'm trying to stay in the box here, not go too far out. And 67.5. There's another one that's a little bit higher. And 55. Yeah, exactly.
The only thing is because my brother still lives in an older house that we had since my great grandparents came over from World War I from Poland. But his house looks really good on the inside, but that's what he was telling me too. Like, man, this wire is old, and we're trying to figure out a way without having to tear the walls apart.
Right.
How we can get all that old wiring out and get some new wire in. Because that's what he's worried about, is like a fire, because it's like a fiber meshed material that goes around it. It's not plastic.
Yeah.
Or any type of like polyurethane plastic, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So
that would be like any issue you get with these older houses. That's always like an issue that I tell people, with the electrical. And that's just because it's old.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, man. So I know it. I don't know if it makes sense as far as a cash offer to you there, though. Like, typically, We have to be like between that 12 to 22 range, you know, cash. And I know you've done quite a bit of the work there, so maybe it could come up a little bit depending on the finish outs from what you got left on the scope of work.
Yeah, 'cause I got in probably with material costs and labor.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it was probably somewhere around like maybe 22 to 24.
Yeah.
I already got in there.
Okay.
Then there was a bad portion when I bought it. There was a bad portion of the entirety of the wall was just basically done for. So I basically bought all the wood, framed that out, put the wall back up. I had to build a portion of the back for the where the cinder blocks were missing. They just, I don't know, they just let the house go.
Yeah. I see.
Sometimes you find a gold mine in them, and sometimes you don't. But it's like I do a lot of construction, so it's just been a project for me to put up, you know, and do it.
Yeah.
But it's just the issue too, because I ended up losing my job a few months ago because a piece of shit decided that he wanted to sit there and not do business with India. And I guess the company I was working for would sell. He could raise up tariffs like a dummy.
Oh yeah.
The company sold all these, specifically sold all their satellites, all their solar powered paneling
Yep.
to India. And India, when they found out that, you know, like, hey, we're going to get it from here, we either make it cheaper now because of the tariffs, or, you know, they're getting it somewhere outsourced where they're getting a better deal. So that sort of put me behind. And
I got you.
now, you know, I was making good money with them, so now it's just like, damn, man. So I'm on the hiatus with the house on if I should sell it or if I should try and keep it and just put the money into it. Yeah. You know, or what I got to do to it. I'd rather try and get rid of it, but I don't want to fall below what I got invested into it.
Right. Because at this point, you would finish it out, try to flip it. I don't know. You say you're 22 in. Is that all in, or with including acquiring it too, or?
Well, I mean, that's just with like the people who I've paid to do some work.
Okay.
Material that I had to buy. I never really. It's my house, so I never really like paid myself. I guess if that makes any sense, because I know, you know, I'm not gonna do that.
No, I got you, man. That's good stuff.
When someone else, like one of my a buddy of mine, his cousin was an electrician, so he came over. He did all me, you know, pretty decent deal on it. So I just basically keep the receipts when I'm looking over everything and adding everything up. So
right. Okay. I was just trying to kind of think this through with you. Unless there would be there's probably be a holding pattern on this one. Like maybe try to turn it into a Section 8. Maybe not go over the top with all the finishes and just make it Section 8 ready.
Go down to making it something, you know, livable.
Yeah.
Get everything done from the flooring all the way up to, you know, the trim work.
Yep.
And once it's nice and able, but I've had issues with renting with people because they like to destroy shit. And they don't want to pay it. Or when you try to get in there, like do like a little inspection on just to see how everything's going. They don't want to let you in, or they want to stay longer because they're not paying rent. So it's like little shit like that. But I've never done that in Section 8. And I know that, you know, the government does pay for it, but they're gonna have somebody in there, and I guess however it goes, they give you a portion of some money too, or a percentage of it. I'm not 100% sure. Yep.
They take the bulk of it. Usually go on affordablehousing.com.
If someone's on Section 8, they're going to be a good tenant because they're not going to want to lose that voucher.
Right. Exactly. They have to be. Or
I wouldn't have no issue with that. That's more trustworthy than doing, you know, just meeting people and then, you know, getting the down payment from them, because that's, you know, the first few months is usually the best for them. And from that point, I just guess they give up on everything and it just don't work out.
Yeah, it's one of those two exits, I'm thinking, because flipping it would be kind of tight. Unless, I mean, may possibly pull 20 out of it if you can squeeze another 10K left to finish the job. But yeah, I know we would probably have you know, upside down if we were to come in and try to buy it. But
what I'm trying to do, I mean, it's a decent neighborhood, but to be honest with you, man, I've lived in this neighborhood. I'm 40 years old, man. I've lived in this neighborhood my whole life. It's just moved from like street to street to street.
Yeah.
And I got a daughter that's going to be going to college, so more than likely I'm going to have to get rid of the house. The intention was to sell it and try and get something, you know, outside the inner city, but I don't see that happening anymore. So she wants to go to school, so I'm going to have to pay for that.
Oh yeah. I know that can get up there. So good for you, man. I think let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any resources I can throw your way. If I do, I wouldn't mind sharing any. I can text them to you.
Like I can do the same thing for you. Like when I go past, I usually see houses. And
Okay.
When I do, I'm like, man, it looks like a nice house. And usually, if it's for sale or something, I'll look at the. We have something called Aries, and what it is, it's the Lucas County's auditor, which you can look people's information on it. So I usually look at it, so you know what the land taxes are.
Oh yeah.
Usually have pictures on them. If it's updated, they'll have pictures. But other than that, like I'll be like, man, let me see if they might want to sell this house, and try and contact them one way. And
right.
If they do buy it, or throw them your way so that you got someone that you can talk to.
For sure, and we do referrals.
I know, but you get this stupid ass land bank. They want to get all these houses.
Yeah.
And then they give people these stupid stipulations, like if it's not finished in this time, or
if
it's not sold by this time, this, that, and the other. And it's just like, man.
Yeah.
Some people I understand. If you got the will and intent, you can get in there and get it done. But if you like me, I would love to get one of them cheap property, one of them land bank homes, but I owe property taxes, so they won't deal with me. And I said, you know what, that's pretty shitty, man, because house is for sale. Why is my money any different from somebody else's?
Seriously, man. I mean, you're bringing in tax dollars another way anyway. So why would they try to hold your back?
It's just like, they're like, oh, if we don't sell it, we'll just knock it down. It's like, you piece of shit. It's not that somebody for like $50 and let them build it, turn it into a home.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's just gonna be an empty field because I don't see somebody being like, oh, we move in this neighborhood and build $100,000 house here. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's insane.
Unless they got family like within the whole neighborhood, or something that really they work at, like Jeep or Living Glass or something like that, to where they want to have that, right then and there.
Yeah, no, I got you, man. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man, you just give me a buzz, and
sure.
I gotta get going real quick. Yeah, we can talk more.
Okay, sounds good. I'll say your number, man. I'll be in touch for sure.
All right, man. You take it easy.
Yep, you as well. Thanks a lot. You too.
Yep.
It's me.
Yeah, it's you. What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, okay. How'd you get in here? We got a little coworker in the building with us. So yeah, that was a good call, but unfortunately, I had to kind of cut it short. Hey, buddy, come on. How do you get in here? Okay. So anyway, that was a relatively good call. I think, just like I said, I had to cut it. I was trying to cut it shorter. But once I figure out that I can't make a cash offer won't work, I immediately try to see if, I can lay out some options for them without me even being involved. Hey, Section 8 it out, slow flip it out, refinance, or let me give you a lender, right? Or I'll say, because if it warrants for me to say, hey, you want to list it, or you want to, I could try to novate it, then I'll go that route. But that call didn't warrant for that. Like, nobody, him trying to list that for what he's already in for, it just doesn't make sense. So anyway, so that was that. Because that's what I'm also like. I'm trying to. I'm basically, if I know, or if you guys know, if we all know, right, that everybody wants everything under the sun, right? They want in terms of like their value, their price, and then why not try to side with them, right, on solutions on how to get the property sold, whether it gets sold through me or whether it gets sold through means of novation, somebody else listing it, or like I said, whether it gets sold, whether they keep it and then they make some money out of it, but they haven't thought of an idea, right? I almost bet that, like, if they say, I haven't thought about that. Like, if I get them, like, I could have get that guy affordablehousing.com. Go ahead, look on that site, check out the Section 8 stuff. Boom, 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 boom. He goes on there. Maybe he gets a good tenant. Maybe, he goes through the motions and do the things. He would probably like, damn, man, that guy like helped me out. And then, maybe he'll call me and be like, you know what? I got this guy, man. I got this house. Like, he was already talking about houses he come across, and he want to throw them to me. You know what I'm saying? So That's what I'm saying. And the thing with me too is I'm not even looking for anything in return. Like I'm no longer looking for things in return like that. Like it's just I'm done because it can relieve tension and pressure and stress when you do it like that. When you're just content in your bag and you like, you know what? I've done my job. I let the powers be where they be, where they be, and you know, boom. That's the time I'm on. So, and I got to remind myself every now and then because sometimes I get pulled back into this me mode. Like I might make it about me, or I might like be really pressed for time on an issue, or I'm trying to control stuff I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and y'all know me. I could be vulnerable or I can be transparent, candid as hell. Like I'm not going to lead nobody astray. Like I keep it funky, okay? So, that's what it is. And I hope y'all can like get something from that. All right, so that was Jordan. I guess I can put some of the notes I took in here and then just say, and that was an offer I made, but and then you say I was like, I made the offer, it was just like, yeah, it won't make sense. I'm not about to be like, yeah, take this offer, lose money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes maybe they will be like, you know what, man, I know I put 25 into it, but if I gotta lose $5,000, so be it, man. I just want to get out of it. Like, let him say that, right? But I'm not about to twist his arm to like lose money. It's crazy. Half second. What? He also comes across other props. Cause he asking for 48. And I'm like, dude, that you know that ain't gonna work. And even when I said his number, I'm like, what you're asking is you're asking for a number of retail, bro, for finished products. And he even said it himself. Yeah, those houses are completely remodeled, huh? Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Ain't nothing like proof, man. When you can throw up stuff in the area, you start naming off streets. You start naming off similar products that sold, comps. It's facts. It's all facts. It's no printer. All facts, no cap. What do you want me to say? So I'm gonna take him out of super hot. Boom. I'm gonna add offer made. And I'm gonna move on to the next. Carlton Kashar, already call him. I could call him again. Why not? Let's call him again. This time I'll call him from 737. My Texas number 6 number. Got like 6 Texas numbers. And I'll just call him once. No double tap. Waco, Texas.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.
All right, next. Barbara. Oh, I actually sent this guy sent intro lead sent intro lender email. So boom. All right, next. Amy out of they want as close to 50K as possible. I remember this. And I don't think they're going to get it. Yeah, I don't think that's $650 a month. Where's my notes? Need to get a clear understanding on condition. Call no. Could be a deal for a landlord buyer. Clues are going. Values are going for between 60 to 75 ish for 3 beddies as well. Said to call him back in a half hour. Okay. Oh, so this is a guy.
Please leave.
All right, next is Kahim. I already called him, and that's a no-go. He wants somewhere in the 60s. But we're going to put him on the back burner. That ain't going to work. Even though I got pictures for him. Anybody, let me know if you got any buyers for this one property that y'all think. So, okay. Avon Street, 700 block, Avon Street, Flint, Michigan, 48503. It's in the Central District area, downtown Flint. Wait. Mont Memorial Building, East Village. Thought it said it was in the downtown Central District or something. Anyway. I'm about to keep it moving. I can't do nothing with that. We already made an offer. I just didn't record it. Made offer of 38K. He said next, we got Tony out of Flint. He wants 30K. If I can get him down to 15 to 20, we good. 4-bedroom, 2 baths should be a deal. Oh, okay. Oh, snap. This one got listed, I think. Or no. It was one I was sad about, man. It got listed right the next day. I was too slow, man. I was too slow on that deal. As a matter of fact, one of my buyers texted me earlier, JV/buyers. She JV with me and bought for me. She told me she could. Hey, Tony. Hey, this is Winston's calling back for Tony about Vernon Ave. Is it Vernon or Illinois? I think Vernon. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? I'll try to call back. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello. Guess not. You got time for games, bro. Like, you hear me, you're picking up the phone, and you're not. Like, come on, bro. All right, next. At I cannot say his name. I am interested for 25K. So I think his house, let's see, he mentioned that the property has a tenant that is in pain. Oh yeah. Ooh, this was good. He bought it from the owner. Okay, he got a non-paying tenant. He told me he'll send me photos. I send my digital contact. There's 3 bedrooms. I'm sure we can get them down lower. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So I just need to get him at like 15, and then let me see if my buyer JV girl will sell it with a tenant in place. Can they buy with a non-paying tenant? Good morning. Someone call me back. Look for something Flint about 24K with water, electric, and heater. I still want that though. Even if she don't want it, I got another buyer that'll take that off our hands. And they'll take it for the 30 ball. And I had that for 15.
Hi, this is Eddie Falami. Sorry you missed me. Please leave me a name.
Hey, Eddie, this is Winston. Give me a shout about the house. Thanks. I got a friend, a good friend named Ade that I went to Michigan State and Cass with. All right, so I text him, gave him a call. They have to serve them with an eviction notice. Yeah, it would be all on buyer. This house ain't no damn 1,700 square feet. That is cap. All right, so that's at A. We're going to move on to the next. Okay. Joel from Marquette Street, Flint. I will consider, but plan on holding for a minimum of 10 years. It's been 8. I do have some recent picks. It's actually in a great condition near the hospitals. Why is he in here? He don't need to be in here. He wants too damn much. Next. Carol. Yes, I am. What's your offer? 20K, 15K. Oh no. Okay. Damn. Offer is probably more like 70K. That's a nice house in a nice neighborhood. She across the street from a triplex. All right, let's talk it through. See what we got. 129 on the Zillow. Y'all, I got so many callbacks I need to make for my driving for dollar efforts, man. I gotta go back on my live.
Hey, it's Jamie. Leave me a message. Thanks. Bye.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Jamie, this is Winston. I was calling and I thought I was calling for Carol Eaton here, but you got a message from Lika about your property on Arletta Street. That's my assistant. We were just following up about that property and seeing if we could come to an agreement on it. You can give me a shout back here on my cell, which is 313. Thank you. Have a good day. So I called her on the 13th, left for a voicemail on the 21st. That was Carol. I can put Jamie in parentheses. Hami. Today, let's see, it's 6 properties. All right, next we got Wasim. Can send you photos soon. Pair him with the buyer on Leland Street. That one's $250. Yeah. Okay. Keep it moving. Karina, mostly pay off the lien. Is that old girl? From Damon Street? 5 bedrooms? Golly. Okay. Mostly pay off the lien. What's the lien? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It got electrical? Plumbing? Can it be delivered vacant? 6832. I'm about to double tap this. I'm about to take this out of hot. This damn Eric guy. Can I even leave a voice message? Yeah, I'm about to take him out because.
Please leave your message for 2313.
Hey, Eric, this is Winston. Give me a call, 313. All right. So he don't call me back, then he's just gonna get lost in the sauce because I don't even think that's a deal. Plus, I kind of despise that market. All right, we got Robert. Okay, it's a nice house. He wanted 35 for it. I offered him 25 and he got real mad. He got upset. I'm like, yo, calm your ass down, bro. It's just, I'm not that far off.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No, he's sending me straight to voicemail now. He probably blocked my phone number.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'll leave a voicemail.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
What's going on, Rob? This is Winston. Give me a shout on my cell. 31. Looking to make a deal happen here on the Adair Street property. Thanks. All right. Trying to get through these. We got Connie. 15K and it's yours. Made offer of 5K. Yeah, this don't need to be in here. Next. Monica. Missed each other playing phone tag. She's in Rossford. So that's Ohio. I like this one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 419-3562 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, what's going on, Monica? This is Winston calling. You got a message from Lika, my assistant, about the house on Schreier Road. Been trying to get a hold of you and been unsuccessful, so thought I'll leave you a voicemail. You can give me a call back on my phone here, my cell phone, 31. Text as well. Thanks. Take care. All right. Trying to tap in with these folks. Next, we got Gwen. Oh, this is a good one. I down there want to triple tap this one. Yeah, it's a good one. She owes 28K on this. If she sell it for what's owed, we in there, baby.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Double tap. No sleeping. Not this late. I'm going to double tap and leave a voicemail. I'll double tap all of these calls every week.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 466 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Gwen, how you doing? Hope all is well. This is Winston calling you back. You had got a message from Alan, my assistant, regarding the property on Sean Terrace. Just been trying to get a hold of you ever since and seeing if we could make a deal. Give me a shout back on my cell, which is 313. Let's make a deal. What's the deal? All right. Let me give y'all a count. So far, we got Cali 2, Texas 2, Arkansas 0, Michigan 9, Ohio 5. So 14, 18 calls currently. Oh, 2 contacts and 2 offers. Let's get it. Thomas, yes, it's for sale. He seemed pretty adamant of selling this property. He said his brother isn't in the best of. Oh yeah, man. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Thomas? Shit. What happened to that cap ass offer y'all got? Now I'm about to come down on my price. Cause y'all took too long.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
What's going on, Thomas? This is Winston checking back in with you guys. Give me a shout. 313. Thanks. I wasn't supposed to say checking back in. I keep this a habit. Backed out. Under contract no longer. Super hot no longer. I didn't even sign it. Had to back out. I had a contract out there. So I was halfway under contract. Now I think about it because I never signed it. Pace Morby just liked the comment for me. I dropped this book in his chat, on his post. Uh-oh. That might not be him though. Pace Morby wants you to send him a private message. I have a business proposal for you. Send a message if you're interested. What do y'all think, man? Is this fact or cap? Look at this. That is no. I mean, oh, that's his I guess. Is that really him, bro? No, this is a scam. No. Cause his is just Pace Morby Jr. and he got 728,000 followers. And then you go to these guys. Oh man, they out here scamming, bro. That's terrible. You go here and you got that. And you actually got people that is bad, man. And then he's posting he's cloning his videos on that page so that people can tap in and think it's really him. Like, take that creative scam juice energy you got and make the world a better place with it, bro. Why you gotta do that? Like, go make an app or something that could get better attention and be used for, I don't know, better usage to make money legally, ethically, man. I don't know. Like, what are you doing, bro? That's weird. That's whack to me. Next, we got Darnell, he wants 200 large, which sounds insane. Checking on buyers, told him I needed 58K. He declined and countered at 70K to get her done. Oh, this is for another one. Freeman. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work though. I'm gonna take him out of there. Next. Super duper long call. That orange was good. I'm sorry. Take them out. There's no need to have this clogging up my pipeline. Melissa, do you have an offer? Line number 891 in the file. Prices owes about 53K on it. Yeah, I can't do nothing with this either. She willing to short sell it. I mean, I guess I can refer her to a short sale specialist, but yeah, I don't know. Who is any realtors in Toledo you guys know of? Ping me, let me know. Toledo, Ohio. I can't do nothing with that. Next, we got Daniel. Oh, he's in San Bruno. I'll call him from my other phone here. 562 number. Call him from the 562 number. If I can find it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
No.
41558. Record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, how's
We
it?
didn't get your message either because you were not speaking or because of a bad connection.
Wait, what's going
to
on?
disconnect, press 1. To record your message, press 2.
Oops.
We didn't get your message either because you were not speaking or because of a bad connection. To disconnect, press 1.
What happened?
To record your message, press 2.
Sorry. What happened to my site? What's going on with this? I think it's under here. Let's see. Sorry, my website is down. Can't have that. Now my phone is stuck. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm like, what is happening here? Agent is waiting. View, preview. Trying to make sure my joint good. Can't send people to my website and it's not working. Agent is awaiting my response. What's going on here? Oh. It's not the one we deployed, though. Sorry, y'all. I might be having a snafu moment with my website. Anyway, I got to figure that out soon, but that's crazy. Daniel, he didn't answer. Today's the 21st. So I'll keep it moving. That was a California call. I got to end this soon, guys, because I got to get to my son. He's asking about me. Jeff, that's it's more of a warm lead. You can get him out of super hot. Wait, maybe. Oh, that's not it. Okay, Maryland. Oh. Yeah. No. Teresa. No. I could take her out of super hot. I don't know why. Okay, Lewis, man. Lost contact with this guy. How much do y'all want? I just want to know how much y'all want. That's all. Like, let's take it from there, guy. Life can be so much easier.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording...
I don't gotta leave a message. You know what it is. David, I might as well take him out of there too. Even though his price is hot, his ability to not answer the phone is not hot.
Leave a message.
What's going on, Dave? This is Winston, 313. He in Lukey Dookie Warm. All right, Sam, I talked to him earlier. Oh, so I might as well work on that real quick. So this guy, he said for me to come up on my offer if I could, but I think the way I'm gonna play this is I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Why is it that always the east side of somewhere is bad? Because he says it's not in a desirable area, but damn, it's in Palo Alto, California. That's freaking Silicon Valley. Even East Palo Alto, he said, is not that much of a desirable area. But we talking some serious values over there. Let's see what we're working with here. So what's up on this ADU stuff here? Let me check out if it's some new construction. So, all right, guys, if y'all want to chime in with me on this, I'm looking to see if, right across the street, there's some new construction. Kinda, yeah. How about that? So right there is a whole situation. Right there is another situation. They build a multifamily though. Any single family on the block? This is 2020 though. Oh, y'all can't see. Can y'all see? No? No? Okay, so he's asking me to come up on my number. And his property is a 2-bed, 1-bath, 650 square feet, 6,400 square foot lot. So what I would do is come in here to Redfin. Let's go to redfin.com. We're going to come here together. First, let me pull up the property in the area at least. It's got an 864 Zillow or Redfin estimate and a 746 Zestimate. It's like 120 grand apart. Crazy. Okay, the property sits right here. It's like up in here. Like up in here. Across the street is a $1.9 million, $1.5 million, $1.7 million, $3.9 million. Jesus Christ. Okay, awesome. And these are just actives. Okay, so what we want to find is what's been going on. I'll say, here's what we'll do. What's been going on from here? Wait. Let me see if I can draw that from here. Not a good line. From here to there to here. Okay. So we're going to look at all aspects. We're going to look at teardowns. We're going to look at dirt. We're going to look at new construction. We already see right now what's active. There's only 2 homes that's active. They're asking 1.1 or 3.9. The 3.9 has just been a sitter, like crazy sitter. So, and the other one is 26 days, the 1.1. Let's kind of take a look into this. All right, so here you have, let's check out the history. So it's a beautifully updated East Palo Alto home. Boom. That's all I need to see, right? So it's supposed to be updated or flip, whatever. If they got 30 plus pictures, yeah, it's usually a flip. So great. Now, It's 3-bed, 2-bath, one, it's a little bit, it's like 400 square feet bigger than ours. Why they didn't just tear this down and build a new one, I don't know. I don't know. But let's just check it out. Dude, no way. So this sold, okay, I see what's going on. This ain't really a flip like that because it sold for 1.1 back in 2018. So this was a flip back like a few years ago, like 6 years, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Shit. So this was a flip a while back. Yeah. So they're technically going to be losing money if they bought it for 1.1. And then they turn around and list it for 1.15 and it's still sitting. So they bought it, lived in it, and they should have bought it they bought it in 2018 for 1.1. They probably could have got like 1.3, 1.4 out of it in 2022. You know what I'm saying? But they missed that. They missed that window. So that's over with. Okay. I just wanted to see what's going on in this area now for actives. Let's check out, oops, not an AI search. I haven't used that feature yet, but oh man. Oh well. I'll just stay in this bubble here. See, now why is it not showing? I didn't change nothing. Why are they not showing the houses we just saw? I literally didn't change no filters. That's so weird. What? Okay, look at this 4-bed, 1-bath for $898. It say it's coming soon. This look like the hood. 227 views. Anyway, I don't know why this is being weird. Like, just because I circled it don't mean it. Like, what? And then I made it bad. Hold on. Let's draw that again. Let's go down this way. Bruh. Boom. So we saw what was for sale. Oh my God. Look how many are under contract. This is awesome. What's this for 400K? What in the entire world? It's just a tiny little lot for 5,000 square feet and it's contingent. It's been under contract for 15 days. So it says it's a rare opportunity to own a 5,000 square foot lot, residential vacant lot in the heart of East Palo Alto. So that's for like if somebody want to build a ADU, for example. I mean, that thing went under contract in 15 days. Like they wasn't playing. That's crazy. It's a little mobile home trailer back there on it right now. Okay, so what else is happening over here? Remember, our property is up in here. We got one that's pending for $1 million. Ooh. Oh, it's pending for $1 million, but it's got 9 bedrooms. We are not the same. That's insane. It must got an ADU too, and then some other stuff going on, like a pool house and all this other stuff going on. Yeah, bro, I'm not coming up. I can already see that. I'm not coming up. That right there, that one got me. You got another one that's pending at $800,000. It's a 3-bed, 1.5. Y'all see that? Rough shape, love it. It's bigger than ours. It's twice the house is ours, actually. But the lot is smaller. Interesting, bro. Ooh, that house is toe up. It's a tear down. Okay. Nice. What else we got? 1.2 million. This a duplex? Oh, it's a damn Dewey. I can't use that. 4-unit apartment, excuse me. Not even a duplex. And then another 1.1 million. Well, there you have it. 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,100 square footer. This here is, well, I can't call it an ARV because this shit is small, bro. Pause. 650 square feet? Yeah, I'm not coming up. I'm looking at this house on another, what's the name, by the way? Yeah, he bought it from the county treasurer. Ain't nobody purchased this for no 211, man. Ain't nobody purchased no house for $211K, man. In California, in East Palo Alto, 6 months ago. I just freaking refuse to believe that, bro. Two-bed, 1-bath, $920,000. Look at this. It's sold for $920, right? Let's take out our calculator. We're gonna divide 920,000 by the 770 square feet on this house. So it's sold for $1,194 a foot. Ours is $650 times 650. ARV is $776 on this thing. If we were to go about it that way, right? And this person here, I can't see how much they bought it for. Only what they sold it for. That's interesting to me. I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. I don't know the rest of this music. Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking at these pictures down the street. Oh, that pool is terrible. The house looks nice. All right, man. Yeah, I'm not coming up. I don't see any signs for me to come up. So I'll just let him know that. Maybe I can just, because he want me to send proof of funds and he want me to send my email and all of this and that. But, bro, I'm not. No, here's my email, and here's why I won't come up, and here's why actually I might be too high. How about let's talk about me being high? Okay, somebody bought one for $1.1 million. Ooh, on the same street. Let's check that out. Hmm. Oh, I remember this. What was going on with that, bro? That's on the other side. Like you bought that for $1.1 million. What's happening? That's on the other side. Well, mm, he's the only buyer that makes sense for that deal like that. But he bought that for nine. Let's see. Okay, the lot is smaller too. I don't know what his intentions is with that, man. Owner occupant, $1.168 million. All right, so we gonna just keep it moving. I mean, one more thing that I can look at is my last database. And then at the same time, while that's cooking, I'm gonna take y'all back to Redfin. So those are the pending sales. We never saw what was sold from a retail perspective on here. You got 3 sold in the last 3 months. Damn, you got 10 homes in the last 6 months. So remember, we're closer up here. We got a 980 right there. Oh, well, damn. So why nobody not just tearing them down and building new? This sold November 3rd, 2025. Like, why didn't you just say, yo, and then it's an 8,000 square foot lot. A lot of cracks in that pavement. That house don't seem like 1450 on the square footage. It actually look a little bigger on the inside. Oh, they probably couldn't build because of this big old huge tree right there. More than likely, at least. $980,000, that much bigger though? Okay, what's this? Ooh. Another one that sold for $1.1 million, guys. And this is as is. Ish. One house, 2 lots. Each lot is approximately 5,000 square feet level, subdivided with public utilities. Oh, well, there you have it. There you have it. This is great for builders, contractors, and investors. Remodel the existing home and build a new one. Damn. Yeah, that's that'll do it. And they got it dirt made ready. Yeah, it's a come up. So yeah, I wouldn't. If I can get it like that, then I could charge that. But nah, 28. What's this? Man, this whole home sold for $610 2 years ago. I'm not coming up, bro. I'm sorry. I think I offer too much. Because this house is just too small.
What you want to do with Daddy? You want to see Daddy now? Yeah. Well, tell him. Look at the camera. Tell him what you want. Okay, I'm sending the video. Hey, come and get me, Daddy. Okay, then. All right.
Yeah, I might be offering him too much, and that's why he's entertaining me, and he's trying to have me come up. And I'm gonna be like, nah, bruh. Can't do it. So, because I'm trying to figure out what can I even sell this thing for, and what's the value? Like, what can I do with this thing? I mean, I can try to crush it, do new construction, but if I come in here and your build is 2023. You got nothing that sold within the last year. Unless you go to the entire zip code. I done lost my tracks. I think I was over here. Yep, here I am. This area right here. Even for the last 2 years, nothing. For the last 3 years, nothing. So everything is happening on that other side of 181, whatever 101, whatever highway that is. So, there's that. So, yeah, this is priced too high. 623 is too high because my ARV was 775, 776. So ARV is 776 times 0.75 equals 582. Yeah, I'm offering too much. That's the only reason he's talking to me. I can almost guarantee that. And he want me to come up, and I'm not coming up. So, yeah. Anyway, so I got to break the news to him. I had to reevaluate the property. We're actually coming in too high. So the 623 is off the board. We have to be lower. And that's all I'm gonna say. We actually got to be. If I did 775, which is the ARV, just multiplying it by 75% brings me to 582. Okay, and yeah, I'm at 623 with him. So, you know, I can tell when I'm too high for a buyer or seller. They gonna be like trying, and he's crazy because he's still trying to get me to come up. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not even staying where I'm at. I'm coming back down. You took too long. Like when we ran it the first time, we ran it quickly. And now we did a deeper dive. We realized we offered too much and we got to be lower. So I might not be the right fit. Unless you want me to novate it, I'll list it for you. I mean, he talking about here a realtor himself, but yeah, I'm done with that. So sorry. Let me put in the notes here. I am actually offering too much at 623 as the ARV is around 775K with it being such a small lot, with it being such a small house. And you can't add an ADU to that because the footprint won't allow. Like the lot size is 6,500 square feet. Lot size is too small for an ADU. What it seems like. And then I could just do this to see what the standard size. Okay, Google. What is the minimum square footage for a lot that you can have to build an ADU in East Palo Alto, California? The zip code is 94303.
There is no minimum lot size required to build an ADU in East Palo Alto. Under California state law and local ordinances, cities cannot enforce a minimum lot size that would prohibit the construction of an ADU. You are permitted to build an ADU on any lot zoned for residential use, provided you meet the following basic standards. Setbacks: minimum of 4 feet from the side and rear property lines. ADU size: the unit itself must be at least 150 square feet, with a maximum typically up to 1,000 square feet, or 1,200 square feet depending on the specific project type. Statewide exemption: local lot coverage or floor area ratio, FAR, rules cannot be used to prevent you from building at least one 800 square foot ADU that is 16 feet tall.
So tell me this, if I got a 6,500 square foot lot, but my house is 650 square feet, then what does that leave me as far as room to build an ADU? How does that look?
Since East Palo Alto allows ADUs up to 1,200 square feet for detached units, you have more than enough physical space on a 6,500 square foot lot. Because your primary home is so small, you are essentially underbuilt for the land size, giving you massive flexibility. Here's how the math and layout look for your project. The room to build calculation. Lot coverage. Most residential zones in East Palo Alto have lot coverage limits, often around 40 to 45%. But state law mandates that these limits cannot stop you from building an ADU of at least 800 square feet. Physical footprint. Between your house, 650, and a large ADU, 1,200, you would only be using 1,850 square feet of your 6,500 square foot lot. This leaves you with over 4,600 square feet of open yard, driveway, and setbacks. Key constraints to watch. Rear yard requirement. You generally need to maintain a 4-foot setback from your side and rear property lines. Separation. You typically need at least 6 to 10 feet of space between your existing 650 square foot house and the new ADU. Parking. Since you are in 94303, likely within a half mile of public transit, you probably won't be required to add a new parking space for the ADU, preserving even more of your yard. In short, you have an ideal setup. You could build an ADU nearly twice the size of your current house and still have a very large backyard.
So just see if I can fit it on this size property here. And I offered him $623,000. And I'm trying to wholesale it to a builder for, let's say, $675K. And, I'm just trying to see if that makes sense for the end builder. And keep in mind, I don't see any new construction comps on this side of the area, on this side of, I think, Highway 101, whatever it is. So I want to make sure I'm not building something that wouldn't suit the area. And yeah, so let me know. Do not hallucinate. Please only give me accurate answers only, and call yourself out if you don't know it.
Deal is mathematically sound from a lot size perspective, but the valuation requires a specific strategy for the builder to make it work. Property and bill breakdown. Lot size. Public records confirm the lot is approximately 6,439 square feet. Capacity. You can absolutely fit a massive ADU. Between the current 650 square feet house and a max-sized 1,200 square feet detached ADU, you would still only be using 1,850 square feet of the lot, less than 30% coverage. Buildability. With a lot depth and width typical for Week Street, a builder can easily hit the required 4-foot side/rear setbacks and the 6-foot separation between the house and ADU. The numbers for your builder. At a $675,000 purchase price, here is why this makes sense for a buy and hold or value add builder. Cost basis. If they spend $350K minus $400K to build a high-end 1,000 to 1,200 square featuring ADU, their total all-in is roughly 1.05 M minus 1.1 M. Comparables. While new construction comps are rare on that specific street, 2-bedroom homes nearby, like 579 weeks, have estimated values near *900K. Mains. A property with 2 units, a renovated front house, plus a brand new 3BR ADU, IN 94,303, can command *1.3, M 1.5, M *OR significant cash flow. 7,000 plus MO total rent. Market fit. Building a large ADU, 3-bed/2 baths, is the gold standard for East Palo Alto right now. It caters to the high demand for multi-generational living or tech worker rentals near the Meta/Amazon campuses. Verdict. Your $52,000 spread is realistic because you're delivering a lot that has enough meat on the bone for the builder to double the square footage legally. You aren't hallucinating. The math works.
I'm making sure you're not hallucinating. Damn it. Okay, so well, guys, I don't know, man. That could be all speculative, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I just that's where you need boots on the ground. I would need to see if somebody can just kind of tour around there for me, to see if there's anything new going up, because that's on the other side of Highway 101. Now, I'm looking on the other side of 101. There's just massive activity. So, you take that for what you want, right? But I do see somebody that bought something for 662 right here, man. But it's 1130 on the square footage, and his again is much smaller. And then he sold it for 1,087,000. So that's a big tree in the front, but 5,000 square foot lot. So my question is like, dude, Why is it that people are not building new over there? And the owner even said you don't want to overdo the area. So a new construction to me would be overdoing the area. I don't see, it's hard to call out any comps. Like his house is really small, man. So he's trying to push the ADU play on me. So that's what I gotta tell him. Look, like the only way I'll come up is if I can confirm one of my guys will want to build an ADU on that piece of land, because building an ADU over there is taking a chance and more than likely will overdo the area. I get it that it's next to Meta and Amazon and all that shit, but still at the end of the day, I don't know if it'll suffice for that immediate area. Two, if we're just working with the 650 square foot property, we for sure not coming up. Matter of fact, we need to come back down because the ARV on that thing ain't gonna be nothing but 775 max, and that's speculative. So, let me ask him this. All right, so check me out. Because I'm worried about the ADU thing being like too much for that area. Again, since it's in that triangle between Bayshore Freeway, University Avenue, and Bay Road, it looks like there are no new comps, no new ADUs, no new construction whatsoever. So I don't want to have the builder be a pioneer and overbuild something. So tell me this: what about if we were to just flip the property? Like, what is the ARV on that? It looks like it could be, I don't know, set in the 700s, but it's a 650 square foot property. It's really small, so I'm trying to figure out a good buy price for the buyer on this.
The ARV is significantly higher than the 700s. Even for a tiny 650 square feet house, a fully renovated property in this pocket of 94,303 is worth $850,000.
I can't see it, bro.
The comps, the math, right next door, is 720 square feet on a similar 6,500 square feet lot. Its estimated value is currently approximately $900,000. Recent sale, 1133 Jervis Avenue, nearby, sold for $860,000 just days ago, April
What?
2026.
I
It
didn't
is
see that.
760 square feet, price per foot. Renovated small homes in this triangle are trading at $1,100 minus $1,250 per square foot. Builder economics. If the builder buys from you at $675K and spends $100K, $125,000 on a high-end lipstick or moderate flip, all-in cost, approximately $800,000. Profit margin. At a $900K sale price, they walk away with $100K, 12.5% to 15%. Why the ADU still matters. You aren't overbuilding by mentioning the ADU. You are highlighting residual land value. Because the house is only 650 square feet, the lot is 90% empty. A builder might flip the main house now for $900,000 and market it as ADU ready, or keep it as a rental. Bottom line, your $675,000 wholesale price is a home run for a builder because they are buying into a $900,000 plus exit market. You are not overpricing it.
So, what's the highest price that I can sell it to a builder at?
The highest price you can likely sell this to a builder for is $715,000 to $735,000.
Well, damn, let me pause on that because what's crazy is he kind of said that. Well, he said 768. He was being he was yeah, 768. The highest price. Okay, let's let her continue to cook.
While you are currently aiming for $675,000, here is why you have room to push higher. Lot dominance. A 5,000 square feet vacant lot nearby is pending for $400,000.
It is.
Your 6,500 SQFT lot, IS 30% larger, and includes a 650 SQFT tier minus down, OR, renovate municipal structure. This makes your land alone worth roughly asterisk $550K, $600,000 to a builder before factoring in the existing house value. The 900K rule. Fully renovated small homes in 94303, under 1,000 square feet, are consistently selling for $900,000 to $950,000. E.g., 128 Grace Avenue sold for $925,000 in April 2026. Builder margin. If a builder buys at $725K and spends $100K on a fast renovation, they still have $100,000 plus in profit. Strategic tip. Market it as the double play. A builder can renovate the front house and build a 1,200 square featuring ADU in the back. A dual home property in this zip code can push a total value toward 1.4 M-minus 1.5 MB, making a $735,000 buy-in look very attractive to a savvy developer.
So they're saying a $1.4 to $1.5 million exit off of a $735K buy-in. Again, that's if somebody wants to pioneer. I don't care. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. She right about something that's pending for some 400K nearby. She did spot that out, and she said something so in 2026 that I didn't see. Wow. Let's check this out, guys. Let's look at it. So this house right here, I'm pulling this up directly out of the chat. Crazy. I didn't see this. But look, though. That's why I didn't see it. Look how big that square footage is coming out to be. And look at the days on market on that sucker. Jesus Christ. So why did it sell, or why is it saying 1,550 on a square footage, man? That makes a world of difference. Like, was it being marketed? Like, what happened there? That's what be getting me, man, when they try to, like, to differentiate the square footage, man. And if it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, Google Gemini, you can't use this. It's too big. Pause. You can't use this. The house is over twice the size. So that's what I'm about to tell her. Watch this. I'm going to take a screenshot of it. And I'm going to go back here and upload it. Yeah. He sleep? No. Okay, guys. I got to wrap this up. My baby boy is falling asleep and I need him to be up. I will holler back at y'all. Love y'all. Y'all do something about it. You already know what it is. Peace.